I want to talk about The View before I let you both go. The Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, has launched an investigation into the ABC's The View amid the agency's crackdown on equal time for political candidates. A source told Fox News Digital that the fake news is not getting a free pass anymore. Alex, I think the fake news is still getting a free pass when I look at a lot of what is still getting put out there on mainstream media. What do you make of this?
There are so many rules that the left doesn't think that it needs to follow. And I say the left and the media in this case in really one breath. The network news, like ABC, they have to abide by certain rules. Those rules are that you give candidates equal time. If you don't, then you're effectively allowing the use of government resources, the networks, to be used to advance one political candidate, and government should not do that. That tends to just get ignored so much of the time. And so we have an FCC that's not doing that, and they now need to give equal time, if depending on how this thing gets adjudicated, to the other contestants in that race. That includes another Democrat, by the way, and it includes the Republicans who are trying and vying for that seat as well. So this is the rules. If you believe that nobody is above the law, then neither is ABC. Nobody ultimately gets an advantage, but I would rather that ABC and all the other networks spend a little bit more time paying attention to being a little bit more neutral than they have been accustomed to.
Josh, are we really going to see that from The View? I mean, The View hosts being a little bit more neutral.
Uh, Probably not, but it is the law. I mean, this absolutely is the law. I mean, putting on my legal cap as a lawyer, I mean, Alex is totally right. I mean, the traditional actual networks, ABC, CBS, NBC, are held to a very different standard than, for instance, your online streaming company there. And if you don't like what the actual law is when it comes to the standards that we have in place, then your role as a concerned citizen is to lobby your lawmakers, or as the case may be here, sometimes your regulators, to actually change the law. But Brenton Carr, who is the chairman right now of the FCC, I've known Brendan Carr for some number of years now. He knows the law. He knows the rules, and he's looking to actually enforce the law and enforce the rules there. And kudos to him. But no, Gabriella, I do not expect the ladies of the View, to have on some young, ambitious Republican candidate from Texas or Kansas or whatever anytime soon. There, that would be quite a trip. But yeah, I don't want to say kind of nothing.
No, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy, all of them. It's that would be interesting to watch, wouldn't it? Josh Hammer, Senior Editor at Large at Newsweek, and Alex Tarascio, Cygnal Principal and Pollster. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.